Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jeff. All right, let's talk about the viaduct coming down in Seattle and what kind of impact that'll have on condos downtown. I'm taking you downtown to check out the Seattle waterfront. You guys may have heard this weekend that it was the final days, the viaduct being open. This is part of the demolition of the viaduct for the waterfront improvement project. A brand new Seattle waterfront. So I'm going to show you guys around, take a look at some of the condos down there, and you can kind of see what the activity is all about. I'm also going to detail a new video highlighting some of these condo projects that I told you guys you could focus on should you decide to purchase a condo after the viaduct has been removed. Some condos that you guys can invest in. So let's go check it out. I'm standing in a really cool position to show you guys how the viaduct coming down is going to improve the view of two condos. You can see Four Seasons off this shoulder and 98 Union off of this shoulder. You can tell that when that viaduct comes down, it's going to totally open up the view for these two condos in particular. And it's even more impactful if you look at like Fix Midori or some of the other lofts down in Pioneer Square. Guys, you can see right here behind me, this was one of the main entrances going southbound on the viaduct, to what we call the 99 connection. So some of you guys may remember this little graphic that I built and published on the blog. Let's see, it was probably about 2 to 3 months ago. So it was kind of in anticipation of the viaduct coming down, and that the impact it was going to have on condo owners and investors. And so let's just go through some of the basics. First of all, for those of you who don't know, the viaduct is this two-story structure that sends traffic, or that used to send traffic southbound and northbound on the west edge of the city. Okay, so this is right along the waterfront. And what's kind of amazing is that for years and years, Seattle just, probably had some of the most underutilized waterfront in the entire country. I mean, this is some of our best areas along the water, especially with restaurants and other forms of retail and transportation and so on and so forth, that was totally underutilized because you had this two-story structure that was kind of carrying cars back and forth across the city. Now, when you're on it, it has like this amazing view. You know, when you come up, especially going north on the viaduct, and you have the city to your right and you have the water to your left, it was pretty special to drive along. But now that it's coming down as part of the massive waterfront redevelopment project, I wanted to take this little chart, this little graph, aerial, if you will, and tell you guys about some of the condos that are going to really benefit from the viaduct coming down. Now, this isn't just views. This is also the benefit of the reduction of noise. This is the benefit of, being able to walk directly to the waterfront without having to walk under all this traffic and distractions. And so, in so many ways, the viaduct coming down is really, really impactful, guys. And so I went down today and literally walked around and tried to get a sense of just what it's going to feel like. You know, the viaduct was completely shut down to traffic as of last Friday the 11th. And so this is really kind of amazing because from here on out, over the next, I believe, 6 months through August, 6 or 7 months, the viaduct's going to be slowly demolished and torn down, and then they're going to start running traffic through the tunnel. the brand new tunnel that was dug underneath the city that will connect kind of the Pioneer Square neighborhood to basically the Denny Triangle neighborhood, and will kind of displace traffic under the city opposed to on the west side of the city. So some of these projects that will absolutely benefit, I listed 15 for you guys, okay? You have Newmark Tower, the Fix Midori building, you have Waterfront Landings, Four Seasons, 98 Union, Hill Climb Court on Western, Madison Tower, which is one of my favorites in the city, Watermark Tower, Colonial Grand Pacific, Waterfront Place, 606 Post, which is a very cool loft in Pioneer Square. I have a client that has an amazing unit in that building. Post Muse, another very cool Pioneer Square project. Olympic Block, 80th South Jackson, and then Our Home Hotel. And when you see Our Home Hotel, you're going to be amazed at what it stands to benefit from once the viaduct goes down. It literally was built like within feet of the bridge. So just imagine being a homeowner in there and having that structure come down. I think one of the neighborhoods that gets impacted the most in a good way with having the viaduct come down is Pioneer Square. You know, so much of Pioneer Square is kind of oriented back towards the water and the waterfront, but sadly that viaduct just kind of towers over some of those smaller old industrial buildings that really deserve better than what they've been looking at. So I'm sure you guys are going to have questions. This wasn't meant to be incredibly informative. It was really more of bringing up a very hot topic in Seattle right now, and then of course redirecting some of your attention towards a free resource that I've built for you guys to benefit from. If you have any questions on how to invest in some of these buildings and which ones might be the best, in my opinion, to invest in, then please comment below or reach out directly. If you guys like the video, do me a favor and hit the like button or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the graphic that I've designed for you. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.